Okay, it looks like a line. Oh, I'm gonna go over to YouTube so I can see everything the way you guys see everything. I'm a little tired. Okay, let's get over to YouTube. Heading over to YouTube. It's quite warm today. I don't even know where my phone is, you guys. Been missing for a few days. Well, we're waiting for all this to load up over here. Gonna get a drink of water. Water is the best on hot days. But it's still cool at night, so that's nice. Okay. Hey, Jess, how you doing? Just getting a drink. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay. So, I got some new pictures that, well, I went through some backlog of images that need to be processed, and I pulled some that I thought would be fun for the neighborhood journal. This one's need to be trimmed up just a little bit. So we'll get that done right here. All right. You know, life's a struggle sometimes. And some weeks you feel it more than others. This week it's kicking my patootie, I gotta tell you. But I'm not letting it get me down. Oh, extra piece of paper back there. This one looks a little bit crooked. I'm gonna give it a go. Okay. Can't complain. Well, I could complain, but it wouldn't be, you know. Can't sit around complaining about how things are. You just got to work on making them better. Sometimes you get information that makes things harder in the short term, but they work out better for your long-term plans. So that's where I'm at. All right. So new images for the neighborhood. Here's some of the ones that we had from last time. So let's grab those. Might as well have all of our working images out, right? And we can always just go to a magazine if we need more. It's hard to get when somebody's sick and they're run down. It's sometimes hard to get them to do liquids. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sorry to hear that. IV might be the best thing. Just get him rehydrated. Give him a little bit of an edge on that front. Hydration is a very good thing. So I just got some fun stuff, and let's see what's new in the neighborhood. We'll take a brief we'll look at just real quick what was on the. Oh, that doesn't work right there for right now. I need to move that. It's blocking up what I need to do here. Trying to get good placement for you guys. Yeah. Well, and when you don't feel like eating or drinking a lot of the time, and it can be a real challenge. Okay, I need to put something down on the other end because it's. And then my paper towel just fell. Oh, good, it didn't fall far. It didn't get far. Okay. So. Well, I'm glad you guys are keeping on top of it, though. That's awesome. All right, so we had some funky rolls in it, but so that's what we were working on before. We've got our nosy neighbor's kitchen, the community pool, some balconies, just some fun stuff going on. So we're going to continue right on with the whole thing. Slide it down some. And see what kind of fun stuff we can get into the Neighborhood-a-Tini this week. Hey, Candy, you just got home from teaching. Awesome. It's the first time. We've got a couple of days worth. I've been missing a lot of weeks, honestly. But I should be good to go for a little while. We're talking about possibly dashing again. I imagine her looking out at the neighborhood through her window like, what a bunch of lunatics. Let me push that up a little bit. Still not quite right for the... Maybe I bonk the camera. It happens. I bonk the camera all the time. Let's see if we can't. Maybe just get a little bit. Boy, that really does not want to... If I go too much higher, it's going to be a stretch for me to even reach it. Okay, that's not going to show everything we want. Some days, if you're easily motion sickness kind of thing, maybe back away. Okay, yes. Check on the good patient. Okay. So yeah, I kind of imagine her in her living room, like, you know, finally realizing she's moved into this new neighborhood and the people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. As they are in all neighborhoods. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs stuff going on everywhere. And how was the art lesson, Miss Candy? Did the kids have fun? I bet they did. It's always fun to see what they do. All right. I'm going to go ahead and glue this image down. And then we'll see what else we can find going on in the neighborhood. Oh, good. They did. We did have... It's exhausting, though, Candy. The trouble that I ran into was I would be so exhausted from the dashing that I wouldn't be able to change out the paper and stuff. You know, I would just come home, eat a sandwich, and go to bed, basically. So I have to... if we're going to go dash again, I have to stay on top of things. And it's getting hot. And I'll tell you, I'm going to say the things I don't like about dashing. Elle smokes in the car. She'll sit in the car while I'm in a restaurant and smoke. And it just sits in the car, like all the way to the back of the car. So if it's a pizza and I open the back to put the pizza in, wall of smoke. When I get in the car, cup filled with smoke. So that's not so good on my asthma. And it's one of the reasons I wanted to quit dashing. Because Els won't not smoke in the car. She says it's too stressful. Which I get, because driving can be very stressful. You know, I understand that. And it's her car. But, and the other thing is, she can't not have the windows open. And it's a sensory thing for me. I get overstimulated with all the noise, the constant blowing and noise. So while it's a lot of fun, there are some drawbacks. But you know, who doesn't need the money? Everything is so expensive right now. It would be hard to say no, just based on the cost of things, you know? So I'm just looking over here through my images that I got today to find some more fun things to put in here. Could definitely do something with that. All right, let's see. What I've got is a lot of big images. I'm thinking this is the Desert Botanical Garden. near our neighborhood. You wear noise-reducing headphones in the car? Interesting. It's the wind, it's the noise, it's the, oh, yeah. It just wears on you after a while. But, money is good. Who doesn't like money? Have to get out. I mean, from her perspective, it's a claustrophobia thing. She feels closed in. So, everybody's got their things. All right, here's a nice red house. I'm thinking this is somebody in the neighborhood who's embraced that tiny house kind of trend. I think I'm going to need, I'm not feeling like I'm cutting a straight line. So let me, uh-oh. Now the question is, I don't know where I put, oh, I see it. I set it aside when I was jelly printing and didn't put it back. This will just take a second to trim this one down. But other than that, and it would be good to get out and be more active. I've started walking again, so that's good. But it's getting hot. Like I was out there today and I was sweating my butt off. Okay, I think that'll work nice together like that. And that'll be, somebody visited our neighboring city. All right, so let's go ahead and put these two down. And if I can find the glue. Oh, let's ink some edges, though. Let's use a couple different colors. I seem to be favoring the pink and the blue a lot. That's what I mean. Like, everybody's a little bit different. Else, all the way down with the window most of the time. I like mine cracked a little bit unless we're, like, driving really fast. Then I don't. Because I have a lot of loose, wispy hairs, like, that are, not as long as the rest of my hair. And they blow right into my eyeballs and up my nose. And that's no fun. But over the course of a night and night after night, it's the sensory part of it that gets to me. But we're talking about maybe 2 or 3 days a week, not like we were going all the time, before. To kind of supplement for the groceries. Everything's just so expensive. And it'll help me pay my rent faster. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want her to be first. And then I want the red house. Or maybe I want the red house. And I know I had her down there a little bit. Okay, so the red house is in the neighborhood. It's like, some people like it and some people like, ugh, because it was a trend for a little while. And they're like, tiny house. But it's behind, like, I don't know. What do we want to call them? Stu and Margaret's house. And their son lives in it. Because he's going to community college and he wants his own space. But, he can't quite afford his own place. He's working a couple of jobs just to get him through community college. You know how it is these days. You usually go early 6 a.m. and go out again when the sun goes down. That's a good plan. I was up about, I wasn't quite 6, but it was earlier than 7. It was probably around, I don't know, 6:30, 6:40 when I got up, and I had the garage door open because I was taking out some recycling, and the cans were outside waiting for the to be picked up. And it was gorgeous, and I thought I should just go for a walk right now, and then I didn't. But I went like 10:30 after I had some food, and I've been up for a little while, and it was too sunny, and but I did the whole walk. I like Sherry's plan though. I can't always go in the evenings because sometimes I have a live, and sometimes I'm working on paper in the garage. But that is a good time to go for sure. For sure. And then I think we're going to put that, or maybe we'll put it here. Oh, I think I like that right there. Let's figure out what else we can do, because we need an image for there. And there's Gina by her pool. You walk around your house if you don't go out. I'm looking to do some stuff, like some of those walking exercises. They're on like YouTube, where you walk in your house. And sometimes I go out and I just walk around in the garage. But got to keep moving, because I've kind of stalled on my weight loss. In terms of it's a little big. I haven't gained any weight, but I've kind of plateaued. Here's some small ones. All right, I'm looking for one that's the right size. There's another small couple ones. Let's see. Ooh, this might be the place for the bathtub. The bathtub that wouldn't die. Okay, so we put the bathtub there, and I think we can put that too. Okay, I like that. Excuse me. Well, I wouldn't in your neighborhood either, Carla. It's pretty safe over here. Of course, I go across the pedestrian bridge to the soccer fields. Well, yeah, you're closer to that than we are. Oh, and that's a nice window one, too. I think we can put that right there, and that'll look nice. Somebody's window flower box. Let's go ahead and ink a couple of these. But yeah, I'm trying to get out at least 20 minutes every day. Right now the walk's taking me about 40 minutes. But I've been walking slow, and not super, super slow, but I'm not trying to go as fast because it was so sunny. I didn't want to there was a mom with a double stroller and a kid. She had that kid's hand on the stroller, and she was booking it. He looked so tired, the little guy. And she must have done 3 rounds in the time, because I go down the path, and then I go down. There's a school and a preschool across the street from each other. I go down that street and then come back, and then I get back on the walking path. And okay, all of those are inked. So let's go ahead and put the bathroom down. But it's about 1.5 miles that I walk. I don't get much exercise, just walk back and forth, getting up and down doing. Yeah, I get up and down out of my chair a lot, and I can tell when I've been doing that a lot over the course of a couple of days, because my thighs will start aching. I'll be like, I'm doing some squats, been doing some working in the chair squats, because I'll sit down and I'll start to do something, and I'll remember I need to go, flip over paper in the garage or whatever, or I need to go, whatever it is. I must get up 20 or 30 times a day, go fill my drink, Because we're drinking the Jello juice right now, which is the red drink. And don't look at my disgusting cup. It needs to be washed. But the glass is only that big. So I'll get up. You know, I drink water and Jello juice and green tea and the chai tea that I like. And so you got to get up and fill those and change them out. So I probably drink 4 or 5 of these a day, 2 overnight. I drink between 4 and 6 glasses of the Jello juice, and I make tea a couple times a day. And then getting up to go make lunches and stuff. You got in a walking pad last year, used it twice. And curled around the bar. Oh my goodness. The PT guys, Bob and Brad on YouTube, have good. Okay. Bob and Brad, the PT guys. Okay, so we got our bathroom down. We have got a cityscape and a window box. I think I like the window box over here. Yeah, you guys can still see that. Trying to get it where you guys can see most of it. And then I think I'm going to put the cityscape right here. All right. I'm going to use the glue stick on this. But we need more glue stick. Had to roll some glue stick out for that. But I thought if I could do some in the house, then that will help during the height of the summer when I'm inclined to not to go outside at all, you know. Because it gets so hot. I'm not sure why I used glue stick on this one. Maybe just have it. Because I used it on the other one. It's not a super huge image. And I can see the glue on it. So. We went out today. Alice is looking for a new filing cabinet. She's got a plan, you know. You get ideas in your head. But we had no luck. We went to 2 Savers, and when I went out with her, I was like, because I walked for 2 days, and I skipped it, and I walked today. I'm a little tired. There used to be a show on low impact aerobics. Yeah. I want to get back to doing my old people yoga, because that was helpful with my flexibility some. It's over 80 there. Yeah. I've been making myself go because I know it's good for me. But I gotta either get out earlier like Sherry said. Here's our local local baseball team. I think we'll put that right there, and we'll put this. This is our botanical garden that's near our neighborhood. We got a little edge. Oh, let me put that someplace safe so that it doesn't wind up falling away. I'll be looking for the lid later, like, I have no lid for my glue. Hey, Roseanne, how you doing? Rainy and 61 there. I do not know where my phone is. Oh, don't you start, YouTube. Hold on while I'm going to attempt to look at the weather. Come on, YouTube, don't be a dick. It was in the 70s today. $85. Oh, it's 85? Well, it felt like way warmer than that. It wasn't bad in the car, and it wasn't bad in the store. But when I was out walking, because it was later in the morning, not a lot of the path was shaded. And so I was walking in the, and I'm a pasty white girl, so it's pretty blinding. So yeah, I may have to just suck it up and go early in the morning. It's not like I'm not up. I'm just not motivated. But maybe if I just get up, grab a bottle of water, put on my shoes. Probably not in that order. So we're going to move this down a little bit. And we're going to add some stuff. It hit 90 yesterday, 87 today. Yeah, it has been a little breezy. And I need to get some new shoes pretty bad. Mine are in not great shape. So, coming up, you know, I'm getting there. I'll be billing for the video sale starting today. I never did get that last video done. So I'll just push that stuff to the next sale. That'll be fine. Next sale is, I think, the weekend of the 13th. What do you guys want to do on Friday? Do you guys want to do jelly printing again, or what would you like to see for Friday? I think on Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, instead of magazine harvesting, or we might do Wednesday. I'd like to do a serial killer page, or at least get started on one. Need some B vitamins. Skeeters don't like the smell. I do take B12. If I go out at 66 when the sun is up, it feels a lot warmer. Yeah. That sun can make all the difference. Like, it would be nice in the backyard where it's shady, but up front it'll be like, it'll feel like you're going to catch on fire. You want to do serial killer on Friday, Jan? A lot of afternoons, but it's not windy all the time. But it's been a little breezy, so with the warm sun, the breeze helps keep it from getting too niacin, and biotin. I don't like to take niacin. Hey, Adria, how you doing, girl? You don't like the smell either, Janice. All right, then we'll do serial killer on Friday, because we didn't have Monday, so I think Els just forgot. And she was a little cranky yesterday, so I was not going to poke the bear about it. We all have our cranky days. Her knee's really bothering her a lot. So I got to get the table cleaned off this week. It's driving me crazy. It's driving Mike crazy. And I need to just get it sorted through. A lot of it will go in the next couple sales, and some of it I'm going to be opening the shop back up in June. I had planned an earlier release, but I'm having trouble with pictures because my tablet died a horrible death. Better than pink dinner. Yeah. I don't want to go out and walk in 105 or 110. But you do you, Roseanne. It is a different kind of heat, though. The heat here is different than anywhere else. Look into Voltaren. Let me write that down so I can tell her about it. Let me get a notebooky thing. You know me, if it's not in a notebooky thing, I'll lose it. Okay. VOLTAREN. Works great. All right, I will tell her about it, and I'll look it up too. I like what I'm telling people, you know. Call me crazy. All right, I'm liking the way this is looking so far. So this is the Desert Botanical Gardens near our neighborhood. So far, so good. Oh, that's not looking, that's like super shiny, isn't it? There, is that a little better? Now I'm casting a shadow over it. It's some cactuses and some desert plants. Maybe if I lift it up a little bit. Nope, that's not better. So that's our local desert botanical gardens. I got to do something about the lighting. There's got to be a better way to do this. Oh, and I moved a bottle of water, so now the paper's like, woohoo! Okay. So let's see. What do we want to do? What's next? So I think we'll put this over here. That's for the fancy lake people with their big, you know, big, great big giant houses. I was getting there. I found out Mr. Rogers. Let me cut him out and see if he might fit in this spot right here. Somebody like did some digital art on his sweater and stuff, but it's fun. So I thought we might. I'm just fussy cutting him out real quick. See if we can't maybe put him in the section down here. And biofreeze. Did she tell you guys? I'm pretty sure she probably did. That she went in. She's got a little bit of arthritis, she said. And then she's got a calcification, I think, that's grinding on the bone and stuff that's causing her some pain. So it's putting a little crimp in her normal. She's got the referral, so she can set up to get the surgery to fix that. And I don't really know what that involves, but I've been giving her a little bit of a hard time, you know. It's only causing more damage the longer it's like that. Okay, we kind of need something in the background here. But what do you guys think about putting Mr. Rogers in just because we're doing a neighborhood? Why is it so shiny? I don't get it. That didn't seem to help any. Let's try turning it. Nothing kills the nerve pain. You have a giant house with no pool or lake. That's okay. Giant house is good. Somewhere for all those grandbabies to be. What is it? Must be the overhead light. Anyway, it is Mr. Rogers, I swear. Can we make a shadow over it so you can see it? Maybe if I move a little bit. Put a block on that. I don't know. I just feel like... What if we turn the light more that way? Will we make it worse or better? Yeah. Well, I don't think anything's going to make it all better, but they can at least keep the calcification from rubbing on the bone. His other hip done, bone on bone. Oh, that can't be good. Let's see if maybe if we just shine a bunch of light on it, maybe that'll help. All right, so yeah, so I think we'll put Mr. Rogers there, but we do need something in the background. Hold for a second. Maybe I just have some, I know I have back here some collage fodder pieces. So maybe we can fill that spot with a little bit of. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll fill that space, and then we'll put in Mr. Rogers because I feel like we got to have a Mr. Rogers. It's a neighborhood theme kind of thing. He needs the trolley in the back. I don't have the trolley, but I get what you're saying. Maybe some hand puppets later down the line. Yeah, it's and she can't sleep because she can't get comfortable. She feels like there's always pressure on her knee, and that just adds to the frustration of all the other stuff, not even being able to get a few hours of sleep without it causing her problems. That'll make anybody cranky. So I'll be glad if she can get some kind of relief for it, because it's just not any fun. And it's cutting into, she's an active lady. She's got lots of stuff she likes to do. She's got a routine that, with the thrift stores on how often she goes different places. And it's cutting into her enjoyment of that too, which is one of the ways that she's, it's an exercise activity for her. She powers through those stores, man. You should all have the experience of shopping with Els, because it is an experience. And I don't mean it in a bad way. You just never see anybody shop till you see Els shop. Okay. Now let's glue down Mr. Rogers. We need 1 million. Yeah, I would be happy with more Mr. Rogers in the world. It was someone in the group that said Tim Holtz tissue paper. Yes, there was somebody in here, but I don't remember who. It was somebody who was in on Friday. Oh gosh, I can't think of her name. I don't know if it was Renee or there was another lady in. But yeah, I think it was on Friday. Well, yeah, quality of life is the thing. It didn't work for you? I can't remember who said it. I have not tried it yet. I have some of the black and white. On Carla Hot Tub Time Machine. I knew you'd go there. Oh, Els might like, I don't know how she feels about a hot tub, but I bet it would help with some of the pain. I don't think, right now, with everything being expensive, I don't know that there's, maybe we could dash our way to a hot tub. That sort of thing. All right, there's still going to be some green showing, but I'm going to live with it. If somebody, looks like maybe they fiber arted his sweater. I don't know. I think it's digital enhancement. This is a little loose here. Okay. Els is making some kind of tuna noodle salad to go with dinner. I think I'm gonna have a tomato sandwich with mine. It's that kind of weather, that you want good food that's, light. I had a sandwich for lunch, a ham sandwich with some grapes that we got at Smith's on the way home from the Savers, where we went to 2 Savers, did not find any filing cabinets. So hopefully, maybe next week she'll find something. She's got a plan in her head, When you've got a plan, you need a thing to execute it. But you can't get there because the thrift store's not being cooperative. Plans. So it's like it's ditalini noodles and tuna and other stuff that goes in those kind of salads. Some vegetables and stuff. It's a good summer dish for sure. But it's like it's a good. You can use it as a meal, but I don't find it to be filling for a long time. So I was thinking maybe a tomato sandwich on some toasted sourdough. that works on medical professionals. They usually insurance companies. Roseanne. They have those blow up hot tubs. Oh, well, there's an idea. There's still hundreds of dollars, yeah. You spend your undies on. I don't know. Takes all kinds, Janice. So there's our big fancy neighborhood people. Let's roll this down a little bit, give us a little more room to work. All right, so let's see what we want to put up here now. What shall we put on here? We have these ladies. Maybe we got the children out of the corn and now they're in the sunflowers. We need to cut the white edge off that, though. I can't live with that white edge. I just can't. But we'll be back next week with Murder Monday, a whole fresh new thing. It'll still be on Elsa's channel because, you know, in rotation until the person gets their turn. Because that's, you know, we agreed every other time. So. And if she's not able to go on, then I'll come on and I'll do a serial killer thing and we'll try and maybe we'll discuss something we can kind of investigate together while we're live. I'll do a little research just in case. Yeah, I think I like that there. Community garden. Children of the sunflowers. Takes all kinds. Your hubster loved Shell's elbow pasta. Yeah, yeah. I like tuna casserole too. The one with the peas and stuff. You're craving pizza this week. You have a turkey breast to eat since you're the only one eating. Aw. Carla. They have pull-ups for kids, but they have an adults version too. I'd have to wear them because now I have bladder issues. Years of shitty periods. Now I have bladder issues. Fun. Eventually, though, I'll go get that taken care of. That's not something I have to live with for the rest of my life if I don't want to. There we go. And I am culling through images to make some collage packs. So, you can expect to see some new stuff in this next week, too. I'm enjoying kind of the Neighborhood-a-Tini. We'll tell all kinds of weird stories. Make up stories about our neighbors. We could maybe put a small picture here. I know we had some small... Oh, I'm throwing things at the floor. Sweet. Can't leave me alone for 2 seconds. Now there's like 8 pictures on the floor. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay. How about a little bird? We can put a little bird right there, yeah? Yes. Fly.
You know where? Okay. Why do you think I'm bringing you food?
I don't know, because you're nice. No, I can't say that. I said a terrible thing. What a bitch.
I'm gonna fucking hit you with this.
No, well, that would do the job right there. Death by salad dressing.
Oh, shit. Making his salad dressing from hell.
I gotta show that on the live. We bought the biggest bottle of the Olive Garden dressing that's good in the salad. It is like, if you held it upside down, it's like a club.
I know.
Okay, well, the lid is still on it. Look at the size of this. 36 net fluid ounces. Look at the size of that thing. Well, it's kind of a logical thing, though. We do go through a lot of this.
Yeah. Kind of
To
the
be
house
fair.
favorite.
I'm not going to put that in my trash because Ginger will be in here.
Yep.
Did you already shake it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Crap out of it. Yeah, it's going to pour pretty quickly.
What are you saying?
Be gentle.
Too late. So here we go. That's the salad. Normally there's some bell peppers in it. I don't see any bell peppers. I see some onions though. Yay, onions. All right. I'm going to put that aside somewhere. Because there's so many choices. Oh, we were putting the bird down. Jesus, I lost track of everything. Okay. Somebody's on Shark Tank. You should go on Shark Tank. Jan, I would watch that episode. I'll let her know you guys said hi. My life isn't worth living. The mansion photo they used for the nanny was... Really? It's going to be delicious. All right, let's get this bird glued down, and the hole was just bothering me. And it shouldn't. I should be okay with white space. Apparently, I am not. Okay. Here we go. I think I was going to ink that, and I forgot. Oops. Okay, so we got our birdie. There's our little birdie. He probably annoys all the neighbors. So there's our people with the sunflowers in front of... Children of the sunflower. You finally get them out of the corn, stop being part of a cult, and where do they go? Right to the sunflowers. Hey, Steffi, how you doing? Hope you're having a good week. Okay, what's next besides this loose edge that we're going to take care of? We make fun of them, though, but they do have nice porches. Back patios. Something like that. And then, there's Wanda, and she likes everything pink. Gross. We'll even edge her in pink. She's got one of these houses here with these big porches, and she's just got pink umbrellas and chaise lounges with pink pillows on them. She probably even has pink pool towels. Not that pink is bad, but, gotta have some limits, man. Oh, I just put that picture upside down. All right, before I glue it down, though, I want to find the top and the bottom pictures. So let's see what we're doing here. Man, I don't like it when they all come in at the same. All right, let's see what else we can do. Oh, or what about this? Just a sunset from this patio. There we go. So we could do that. Doing okay. I had a couple of scares this week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll find out good news. There you go, Carla, with the pink coloration. You're trying to decide on a snack. Snacks are good. Snacks is good. I like snacks. All right, we need more images. bird in a tree. As we walk around the neighborhood, maybe we see birds and trees. Okay, we need like a medium-sized image. Not quite big enough. Ooh, what about that? We've all been talking about the new church windows. You know how it goes. Some people getting all mad about the local kids and their bicycles. Those crazy kiddos. All right. So I like this configuration. Let's go ahead and kind of nail it down. I do need my pencil though. Or a pen. I don't care. Oh, there's my pencil behind the pen. I see it. Cause we've picked out the pictures based on this placement. And they won't work if we move it up or down. We'll have to choose all new pictures. So now we have an image of Wanda thanks to Carla. Oh, well, I hope so, Roseanne. It's a puppy blessings kind of day. We will definitely keep them in our healing work and in our prayers. Puppers need love too. I've started reading, I finished number 16 in the Stephen Plum series, so now I'm on, is it Smokin' 17? I don't know, it's out in the other room. And, okay, that's close enough. I'll tell you what, every one of them has some things in them that make me just laugh out loud hysterically. It's a fun series. So I'm on book 17, and I think I have through 23, and then I have 25, so now I'm looking for 24. Bless you! Noodles needs kitten Prozac. Maybe some anti-anxiety gummies. You're welcome. And greetings from the other room. How you doing? You feeling any better, Els? We talked about you. Just briefly. Talked about your knee bothering you. And dinner, noodle salad. And when you came in and brought me noodle salad, everybody said, "Hi, Els." Is everybody enjoying the noodle salad? They are. Except maybe Mr. Mike, who's always got something to do first. He's got a list of stuff. And he is working on it. Okay, we're going to put the bird and then the church windows. Okay, let's do this. So, I don't know how long we've been gone, but I was kind of shooting for an hour tonight. It's almost time to put out some new paper in the garage. And as you can tell from my hands, we're on to another color. Another color to follow shortly. I have to go backwards and forwards this time to get everything done in time. The Frankie is done. It just needs to be ironed. So that'll probably go out with the next sale. And I think I actually want to trim this down just a little bit on the bottom here because I don't want them to be exactly the same size. And right now, they are pretty much the same size in terms of top to bottom. So we just want to take a smidge off this one, and then we'll re-ink that bottom edge. So that they don't match up exactly. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's do it. It's the annoying neighborhood bird, and we can't decide if we like the new church windows or not. They're a little much for the tiny church on that street, you know? Do, 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 do. Here we go. I just hear spoons and bowls out there. Everybody must be enjoying. All right, next up, church windows. He's sitting on his butt. Well, there you go. I'm sure my birds sometimes annoy the neighbors. Yes.
Finish the list.
What list?
I
Oh.
was working on
Oh boy. Is it huge?
92 lots.
Oh boy. Got your work cut out for you.
Yeah. I got 4 pins going.
4, and it's not even. You still got a whole week.
I know.
Think of what could happen in that
I'm
time.
not going shopping this week.
Stay away.
Not this week.
Oh, but you have file cabinets to find.
I'll go later.
Amazing how those plans change, right?
Yeah.
Well, but this is good. If it's bigger, that means more
Variety.
Yay.
I got more variety.
Variety is good.
I got good variety.
And then you have stuff for the store too.
Yeah.
Store stuff is good.
I'll do that tomorrow though.
Do what? Store stuff?
Photograph store stuff.
I gotta I want to open my store up June 1st.
Okay.
And that's a lot of pictures. I'm gonna take everything out, re-inventory so I know it's correct. Put stuff back in.
Take it all out. Whatever you don't have photographs of, we'll do in the backyard.
Okay.
Anytime after like 5 o'clock is good on the porch, the back porch.
Well, yeah, but there's a definite cutoff time.
Yeah.
We had a short window to work with.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
But that's pretty good. I mean, it's ultimately not going to be that much stuff. It's just adding stuff as I go.
Yeah, 92 items. I couldn't believe it. That's 92 lots, not number of items.
Oh. Well.
Yes.
I'm surprised you got it all in 4 bins, to be honest with you.
I'm good.
All right. Let's see. No, birds are good. I'm just saying, you know, some people get more annoyed with stuff. Your compression socks. Oh, no. Imprints of sloths. You have been marked by your own kind. Oh, well, yeah. They'll do that. The little birds out there get annoyed if their feeder's not been filled for a few days. They start yelling at L's in the morning. You gotta, yeah, elevate them ankles, girl. Keep those feet up. All right. So let's look at what time it is because we don't want to go too long tonight. All right, so we can maybe do one more row down because we're sitting right at an hour. And I don't want to, I love you guys, but the garage is calling. So let's do one more row down this way. I got something special for Adria. Our neighborhood has a thing. I found this in my images. So our neighborhood has a ballet studio. Ta-da! You're like Snow White. You're one of them. Well, I've been listening to headphones so long that I am seriously annoyed when people play their music out loud. I'm like, seriously? That's what headphones are for. We have douche nozzles in cars that do that. Just roll around town blasting music that nobody actually likes. I think it's in the Dick Handbook. So we got a ballet studio for our neighborhood. And what do we want to put around it? Well, I love sloths, but I don't necessarily want them imprinted on my legs. I saw that and I thought of Adrian. I'm like, well, our neighborhood needs one of those, right? Let's see. And I think it is time to get some more images. We're starting to run low. So what we may have to do is, I think I'll glue this down. And that may be our last thing because our image pile got really small. Okay, so our ballet studio is our last thing for this week. But we will be back at it next Tuesday with some all new fun stuff to go with our ballet studio. I think near our ballet studio, there should maybe be a coffee shop and a bookstore. What do you guys think should be around the ballet? Probably someplace to eat. The ballet must make you hungry. That's got to burn a lot of calories. But it'll have to be one of those like weird, healthy. Be mean and open up a giant burger joint. Asian, maybe? We'll have to find something fun. So I'll look through my images and find some things that can go with the ballet studio. Oh, we got another edge right there. I'm the weirdo. I want to hear the crows. A florist, a coffee shop, and a vitamin store. That's very specific. Okay, let me write those down so I can. I don't know if I'll have luck finding a vitamin shop, but maybe we can find a picture of some vitamins or something. There's lots of weird shit in my. So, florist, vitamin shop, coffee, and a bookstore. All right. Got a Subway next to the dance studio. It always smelled like bread. I do like the smell of fresh baked bread, but if it was always there, like all the time, annoying. I think it's true. You can get sick of anything if it's too much, like all the time. Or you just tune it out and so you don't even notice it's there, Okay, let me find my container these images came out of so I don't. Oh boy. I don't know where I put it. You can't leave me alone for 2 seconds. Is that it up there? No, because that one's still zippered. No, you don't. Don't you dare fall off there. Oh, you know what? We weren't out of images. I moved the other ones out of the way. Okay, well, we're still done. But I found the rest of the images, so I feel better about that. And now what did I do with the container for these? I found it. Okay. If I leave them sitting out, they're going to get mixed into all the other stuff that's sitting out. Because I'm sorting for collage packs for the store and maybe a couple for the sale. Okay. Mitzi! Oh no, and we're getting ready to leave. Quick question, Mitzi. I think you were in on Friday. Were you the one who had image transferred with Tim Holtz tissue paper? So we're going to do a recap of what we've done so far. Let me find the lid for my glue. We don't want to leave the glue open. That's bad. Put away our inks. All right, so we're ending with our ballet studio. We have our church window, our resident neighborhood annoying bird. Maybe because he caws louder and longer than all the other birds. Wanda with her vintage pink patio furniture because she loves pink to it's just a pink world she lives in. Here's our lake-bound rich neighbors. We got the children out of the corn, but now they're in the sunflowers. Uh-oh, I left 2 images out. Oh, boy. Mr. Rogers, because, every neighborhood needs a Mr. Rogers. Not you. Okay. Just checking. You're not in any kind of trouble. I was just, somebody tried it and it didn't work for them, so I was hoping we could figure out who it was and maybe get some pointers. We've got a loose edge here. Here's our neighborhood botanical garden. A little bird. The local ball field. There's our snooty lady with her hat. She thinks because she's got, the best pool in the neighborhood. That's our friends, Bob and Mary, whose son lives in the backyard in a tiny, tiny house. And this is where we started at because this is from last week. So we put it in the flower box, and this lady looking out her window, looking at the neighborhood, thinking, oh my God, what a bunch of lunatics. We need some pointers over here. Nope. It's out of a magazine. I have no idea. I don't remember anymore where it is. But we're calling it our neighborhood one because, that's what we have. But that's our day today. Not too shabby. We did some good work. We had some fun. Let's try and get... All right, so I hope you guys had a good time. I will be on tomorrow night. What did I say we were going to do? I've already lost my track of my... We're going to do Serial Killer on Friday, since we didn't get to it this Monday. We gotta keep up on that. We're never going to finish that journal. We're never going to move on to version 2.0. Which is going to be more mixed media type. More assemblage, more... And ring bound, so that we don't have the problem with all this creep. So that's it for today, but I will be on tomorrow, and since we're not going to do Serial Killer, we'll probably Magazine Harvest tomorrow, and on Thursday, I'm not sure. We'll have to decide. So you people who ordered from the video sale, you'll start seeing your bills come through. Yeah, it was lovely to get to hang out with all of you. Love you, ladies. You're making the neighborhood fun. We got to come up with more stories, I'll have to go through here with some names and put some names on stuff. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow after Rosemary because it's Wednesday. So 7:15. Hope to see you guys there. However you're spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserve it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You bring a lot of joy in my life, and I hope I can give a little bit back to you guys. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. And that's going to be the end. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Awesome, Roseanne. Great seeing you too. And that is the end. I'm going to push this button. pushing the button. The end.